The Blue Jackal's Betrayal. A tale of deception and betrayal. Once upon a time, there existed a lush forest near a bustling city. The forest was teeming with various animals, including a clever jackal. While other jackals preferred staying together in the safety of the forest, this particular jackal was adventurous and often wandered into the nearby village in search of scrumptious food. The delectable human dishes he had tasted once lured him back again and again, even though he knew the risks involved. One fateful day, as the jackal was about to sneak into a large house, his keen ears caught the sound of ferocious barking. Alarmed, he spotted a group of fierce dogs rushing towards the house. Fear gripped him, and he ran frantically, ultimately tumbling into a tub filled with blue dye. The dogs, missing their prey, turned the other way. When the jackal emerged from the tub, he found himself entirely dyed blue from head to foot. Looking unlike any other animal, he couldn't help but feel delighted with his newfound appearance, knowing that no one would recognize him now. Returning to the forest, he encountered a surprise. The other animals were taken aback by the sight of this strange blue creature. They had never seen anything like it before and were curious about its origin. "Who are you?" asked the smaller animals. The mighty lion, with a frown on his face, inquired, "Where have you come from? Did anyone send you?" The fierce tiger gave the blue jackal a keen look, awaiting an answer. With grandiosity, the blue jackal replied, "I am a divine messenger sent by Lord Indra, the king of heaven, to watch over all of you. From now on, I shall be your king, and you must obey my every command." Protesting, the mighty lion declared, "But I have always been the king of this forest." Unfazed, the blue jackal asserted, "That was then, and this is now. I am your new king, and you must all serve me." "What if we don't?" questioned the tiger. "Then Lord Indra will unleash his wrath upon the forest and destroy all of you," threatened the blue jackal. The animals were terrified, and none dared to challenge his claim. They obediently agreed to serve him. He demanded that they bring him plenty of food, for he was hungry and needed proper care to fulfill his kingly duty. The animals rushed off in different directions, and before long, they returned with an abundance of food. They offered him the best of everything they could find, and the blue jackal feasted to his heart's content. However, there was far more food than he could possibly eat, so he allowed the other animals to feast on the leftovers. "But remember," he proclaimed, "you must bring me fresh food every day." The animals promised to serve him faithfully, and he assigned special duties to each one of them. However, he banished the pack of jackals from the forest, fearing they might recognize him one day. The blue jackal reveled in his new position of power. He didn't need to venture into the city anymore or confront the dreaded dogs. He enjoyed the finest things without having to lift a paw. He chuckled to himself, thinking about how cleverly he had deceived everyone, including the mighty lion, the fierce tiger, and even the majestic elephant, who considered themselves too grand for words. But one day, an unforeseen event unfolded. The banished pack of jackals, roaming just outside the forest, began to howl together loudly. In a moment of forgetfulness, the blue jackal joined in the howling, just as he used to do before. The other animals present at the scene stared at him in disbelief. Here was their mighty blue king howling just like a regular jackal. It dawned on them that he was nothing more than a cunning trickster who had deceived them all this time. He had merely colored himself somehow to pretend to be someone else. Feeling betrayed and angry at being fooled, they pounced on the blue jackal and attacked him before he could offer an explanation or defend himself. And so, the reign of the blue jackal as the forest's false king came to a tragic end. The moral of the story: do not pretend to be someone else. Be true to yourself.